Part 81. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 802. Chapter 802, Head to the Mall. Find the evil spirit. Soft, lightweight, and large in area, it's a great hand. Suchen nodded as he said it. It was for Xiao Wu and for himself. What else could be done? I can only accept the reality. I wanted to cry all the time. Just like that, Suchen hugged the pillow and went out with Xiao Wu. Jixiang Shopping Mall is not close to their community. It takes 10 minutes to take a taxi. But Suchen did not intend to take a taxi. He chose a green way to travel, a small yellow car. But Xiao Wu didn't buy it. He looked in front of him the little yellow car, and then looked at Suchen in surprise. You sure? Are we going to ride him to Jixiang Mall? Very sure, otherwise, would we take a hover car? I would like to try a maglev car, but our country has not yet been able to build that kind of thing. I think it would be cool if there were self-levitation cars, and there would be no more traffic accidents on the highway. Suchen didn't say anything anymore. Yes, after having the Fosse vehicle, such accidents will never happen again on the highway, indicating that other dangers had arisen in life at that time. Just when Suchen was in a trance, a taxi stopped in front of them. Suchen, hurry up and get in the car. I don't want to ride my bicycle to Jixiang Square. I'll be exhausted. Your physique is so bad, we need to exercise. I'll pay, get in the car. Xiao Wu looked understanding. Suchen didn't shirk anymore. After putting the yellow car away, he got into a taxi. How could he have the money to take a taxi? He was riding a yellow car. Of course it's to save money. Standing in the taxi, Suchen looked at Xiao Wu, who looked excited and smiled. In fact, the system chose Xiao Wu as his partner, which is quite good. Isn't this a carry-on reminder? Did you check the machine? Sure enough, the taxi was very fast. After 10 minutes journey, they arrived at Jixiang Square. Jixiang Square is a large square with a total of 8 floors. Don't look at it, but there are only 8 floors. However, Zishan Plaza covers an area of its very big, and there are a lot of things inside, from Daodao furniture, to batteries. There are almost everything you want to buy in Jixiang Plaza. After Suchen and Xiao Wu went out, they stood at the door of Jixiang Square and looked around. The people here, the traffic was very heavy, with people coming and going. He did not notice them standing in the crowd. He finally stopped attracting attention, and Suchen felt comforted in his heart. Although the system said that the evil spirits were in Jixiang Square, they were not found at the entrance of Jixiang Square. Suchen, is there nothing at the door? Please ask the specific location of the evil spirit. Jixiang Square is so big, we don't have to search for it layer by layer, right? Xiao Wu's words were exactly what Suchen said in the novel. Just now, when Suchen discovered that there was no evil spirit at the entrance of Jixiang Shopping Mall, he asked about it in his mind, but he didn't get any response at all. It seems that there is still no evil spirit at the entrance. They really had to search layer by layer. Suchen and Xiao Wu entered Jixiang Square. There were more people inside. Suchen hugged the pillow tightly, fearing that it would be knocked to the ground by people coming and going. In that case, he might miss it. Chance to evil spirits. Suchen, have you found it? Why didn't I notice it? Suchen, tell me, based on your experience, where should we look? What is the approximate state of the evil spirit? With so many people here, what would the evil spirits do? Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 803. Chapter 803, Increased Force Value. I also didn't realize that the evil spirits I'd encountered before were all dark, like a mass of smoke. There are so many people, and I don't know what to do. Xiao Wu likes to ask Suchen about everything, but Suchen is just a novice who has just killed 3 evil spirits. Suchen and Xiao Wu walked around, but they didn't find anything on the first floor. So, they went up to the second floor. But after walking around on the second floor, they still found nothing. Then, on the third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, sixth floor, seventh floor, eighth floor, Suchen and Xiao Wu they searched everything, but they still found nothing. They were already very tired, and Xiao Wu sat down on the resting chair. Suchen, I can't do it anymore. We have purchased the entire Jixiang shopping mall and found nothing at all. Is your bracelet broken? No wonder Xiao Wu asked this. Even Suchen himself doubted whether the bracelet was broken. Every time he arrived at the destination before, he could see the evil spirit at a glance, but this time, they had searched all over the place. Jixiang Square, but still found nothing. Come out of the system, are you kidding me? There is no evil spirit here. The more Suchen thought about it, the angrier he became, and he couldn't help but silently complained in his heart. Lucky Suchen has successfully killed 3 evil spirits. He exudes the aura of killing evil spirits and will be noticed by the evil spirits. When the evil spirits find out, they will run away. So this is Why didn't you tell me earlier? Now I have visited the entire mall. The evil spirit must have escaped and disappeared without a trace. Low-level evil spirits, destination on the second floor, please go and eliminate them. Second floor, then when I go down, won't he find me again and run away? So how do I kill the evil spirit? Lucky Suchen, you have a partner. It is true that Xiao Wu has a partner, but if Xiao Wu kills 3, after 20, his body will also emit aura. Then when the evil spirits see them and run away, won't they no longer be able to catch the evil spirits? Every time you kill 3 evil spirits, your body will start to emit aura. And when your force value increases to a certain level, you can hide your aura and not notice it. This is good, but how can you increase your force value? When the weapon's force value reaches 20, the aura can be hidden. Currently, your force value is at 3, come on. Come on, Suchen is speechless. If you really want to come on, then increase my force value. What's the use of just talking? If the force value reaches 20, then it means killing 20 primary evil spirits. Now he is still 17 short. Suchen, your force value is only 3. Then I can catch up with you soon. How do you know? Xiao Wu looked at Suchen with a smile, looking proud. But what he said surprised Suchen. I could hear the conversation you just had with that gentle voice. What? Fortunately, he thought that communicating with the system was in his mind. It seems that Xiao Wu is bound to him. It seems that he has to be more careful when speaking in the future. In order to cover up his embarrassment, Suchen quickly said, then let's rush to the second floor now. This is not okay. Little Wuchuo and Qin looked at Suchen seriously. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 804. Chapter 804, Bait to attract evil spirits. If your breath appears on the second floor, the evil spirits will feel it and run away. So let's switch to another person, so let me attack this time. Suchen has already thought of the method Xiao Wu said. However, this is not feasible. Xiao Wu, you can't take action. If you complete 3 kills like me, your body will also exude an aura that scares evil spirits. By then, neither of us will be able to do anything. I see, we need a bait. We need a bait that can attract the evil spirit, and then you can take the opportunity to rush over and attack it. Wouldn't we have succeeded in this way? Suchen thought for a while, and now he can only do this. But he must be farther away, otherwise the evil spirit will feel relieved and run away again. Xiao Wu, you go to the second floor and guide the evil spirit to the entrance of the stairs. I will stand here at the entrance of the stairs. Then I will find a way to throw the pillow over. You must not take action. Okay. After Xiao Wu agreed, he took the elevator down to the second floor, one floor at a time. This time, Xiao Wu came to the second floor. The second floor of Jixiang Shopping Mall is a food city, where there are a lot of food, desserts, and drinks. Ice cream. In fact, when Xiao Wu was looking for evil spirits from floor to floor, he wanted to buy something to eat. But Su Chen was there at the time, so he was a little embarrassed to say it. Now that he came to the second floor alone, he could finally do whatever he wanted. Yes. Xiao Wu remembered that there was a good-looking cake shop in the southwest corner of the second floor. Thinking of this, Xiao Wu walked towards the southwest corner. Buy a dessert first and look for evil spirits while eating. No problem. Just as Xiao Wu was walking towards the southwest corner, he saw two groups of black smoke above the crowd at the milk tea shop. And the two groups of black smoke were tearing apart in terror. The light sign in the milk tea shop. When Xiao Wu saw it, she was so frightened that she stopped in her tracks. Although Su Chen had already told Xiao Wu about the primary evil spirits, they were not powerful at all and could easily kill them. Defeated. However, what I heard before was far less terrifying than what I saw. Those two dark things had many filamentous tentacles. Xiao Wu looked at it, and his stomach turned. Suddenly, the cake shop in the southwest corner didn't smell good. Xiao Wu turned sideways to avoid direct eye contact with the two groups of things. It would be bad if they were discovered. But how can we lead them to the elevator? Xiao Wu thought about it, and the two groups of things appeared in Why Is It above the milk tea shop. Oh. Thinking of it, Xiao Wu smiled slightly. What can he do in a milk tea shop? Of course he likes to drink milk tea. Those two black things may be angry because he can't drink milk tea. That's why he kept hovering over the milk tea shop and tearing at the light sign with the milk tea logo. If those two things were there for the milk tea, wouldn't it be easier to handle? Thinking of this, Xiao Wu walked to the milk tea shop, started to line up. Soon, Xiao Wu walked under the milk tea light sign with 2 cups of milk tea. Milk tea is too hot. I think I'd better open the lid, I think it will cool down faster. When I give this cup of milk tea to Su Chen, you can drink it directly. Xiao Wu said first, putting the 2 cups of milk tea in his hands on the ground, and then opened the lids of the 2 cups of milk tea. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 805. Chapter 805 Silly boys are the cutest. The rich milk fragrance floated out unscrupulously without the restraint of the lid. White steam with the smell of milk tea also drifted into Xiao Wu's nose. Wow, it smells so good. I really want to take a sip, but it's too hot. Xiao Wu's actions attracted the attention of the surrounding people. Everyone around them was looking at the exaggerated actions of the young man in front of them. From time to time, some people laughed. Of course, the 2 dark masses were also attracted. Something. Xiao Wu watched the 2 dark things flying towards her. Regardless of the eyes of the people around her, she picked up the milk tea without a lid and slowly walked towards the elevator. As long as these 2 dark things flew towards her, if he can lead the things to the elevator, then his mission is completed. Next, he can drink milk tea while watching Su Chen's performance. It's perfect. Just as Xiao Wu was about to reach the stairs with 2 cups of milk tea at that moment, from the corner of his eye, he saw 2 dark objects arriving behind him. Although the objects had done nothing in those 2 days, Xiao Wu felt a chill running down his spine, so he quickened his pace. He actually saw the 2 dark masses and gave out an evil smile. Suddenly, Xiao Wu's left leg seemed to be stuck and couldn't move forward. With an inertia, Xiao Wu's body instinctively fell forward. Xiao Wu saw that the 2 cups of milk tea were about to be spilled. He tried his best to hold the milk tea firmly, and his body fell down. He dropped it. He didn't drink the 2 cups of milk tea, so he spilled it. What a pity. Damn it, he was walking well. His fall must be related to the dark things in those 2 days. Sure enough, the next second Xiao Wu fell, 2 black things floated to him. He started to laugh at him in front of him. Wahahaha, wahahaha. He actually heard the ridicule. Xiao Wu, who was so angry, broke his right leg and stood firmly in front. The posture of his fall was also frozen. The steady forward leg pressing posture made Xiao Wu stop falling, and not a drop of the 2 cups of milk tea came out. Look at that person. Silk is so weird, just buy a milk tea, add so much drama to yourself. Yes. He's pretty good looking, but there's something wrong with his brain. What are you talking about? I think he is so cute like this. Yes, I think so too, silly boys are the cutest. Xiao Wu didn't expect that he would be so embarrassed when he was treated like this by an evil spirit. However, who is surprised, who is acting too much, who has a brain problem, who is stupid? Damn it! What do you know? I just did this to protect you. Yes. However, the girl who said he was cute had good taste. Xiao Wu stood up and felt good about himself, carrying 2 cups of milk tea, and continued walking towards the stairs. Because he saw that before the 2 evil spirits who were laughing at him started to grow ferocious after seeing voices praising Xiao Wu in the crowd. Go, what's going on? They are talking, why are you 2 looking at me like that? Xiao Wu was frightened. He continued walking forward, because the elevator was right next to him, and Xiao Wu had already seen Suchen upstairs. Suchen also saw Xiao Wu and the 2 evil spirits upstairs. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 806. Chapter 806. The Cunning Evil Spirit. It's so miserable. Seeing that Xiao Wu had led the evil spirit to a place where he could attack, Suchen's eyes began to become sharp. This distance is actually not difficult for him, but he doesn't know if the evil spirit will escape after premonition of the pillow's attack. After all, it takes time to throw pillows from the 8th floor to the 2nd floor. However, he can no longer control so much. 2 evil spirits have appeared in Suchen's attack range. He cannot hesitate because the evil spirits are likely to leave. Fight for life. Suchen gritted his teeth and threw the pillow in his hand hard. He could control the probability of hitting the target. Of course, using force could speed up the pillow, which would make it easier to succeed. Seeing the pillow moving quickly towards Xiao Wu from the 8th floor, it fell, causing people who saw it in the shopping mall to be surprised and at the same time loudly reminded them. Careful. What about you, the boy holding the milk tea? How could Xiao Wu not know that the pillow had been thrown at him, but he had to use milk tea to lure the 2 evil spirits to stay on the stairs, so he couldn't dodge at all. Soon, the pillow swept over the 2 evil spirits as expected. The devil disappeared in an instant. However, the pillow did not disappear, but hit Xiao Wu on the head. Although Xiao Wu was prepared. However, he still underestimated the effects of gravity and inertia. Although the opponent it was just a soft, light pillow. Xiao Wu was hit on the head by the pillow, and his whole body fell backward. The milk tea in his hand instantly fell to the ground. The moment Xiao Wu fell to the ground, a sentence floated in his mind: if he regrets it. Why didn't I press my legs back? Although the 2 cups of milk tea were not very hot, they did a lot of damage. There were milk tea stains everywhere on Xiao Wu's clothes, the floor, and the pillow. Everyone looked at Xiao Wu and Yi Yi and looked up angrily at the instigator upstairs. But Suchen had already seen that the situation was not good and ran away. Who is this? So unethical. It's really unethical to throw things from a high place casually. Fortunately, it was a pillow that was thrown. If it had been a flower pot, this young man would not have been smashed to death. Necessary nonsense. They don't sell flower pots at all on the 8th floor. They don't sell pillows on the 8th floor either. My cute little brother is so miserable. The onlookers were all talking, looking at Xiao Wu, who was lying on the ground in a panic. Xiao Wu sat up awkwardly and took pictures of the pearls scattered on his body. Suddenly, a figure rushed towards Xiao Wu and anxiously helped Xiao Wu. Wu tidying up clothes. Xiao Wu, what's wrong with you? Why did you spill all the milk tea? The person who came was none other than Suchen. Suchen saw that Xiao Wu was being watched and those people who didn't know the truth, so he came up with this plan. With an anxious look, he helped his friend tidy up his clothes and scolded the perpetrator. Xiao Wu was helped up from the ground by Suchen in such a dazed state. Suchen, you. Xiao Wu, don't tell me, I know everything. You did it because you bought me milk tea, I'm sorry. Before Xiao Wu asked the doubtful question, he was stopped by Suchen. Suchen used his eyes to signal Xiao Wu to stop talking. Xiao Wu looked at Suchen and then at the people around him, and he obviously reacted. He looked at Suchen blaming himself with a guilty look on his face. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 807. Chapter 807 Acting. Eat your sister's cake. You don't need to say sorry. It's me who is useless. I can't do a small thing like buying milk tea. You have been taking care of me for so long. I am the one who should say sorry. What kind of plot is this? Suchen looked at Xiao Wu and his head was a little twitching, but the onlookers were watching with gusto. This is what happened, and the show must continue. Xiao Wu, don't be afraid, who made you like this? I'm going to avenge you now. I want him to know that we are not easy to bully. After listening to Suchen's words, Xiao Wu rolled his eyes at him. How dare you ask who made him do this? Isn't it you? Xiao Wu looked at Suchen with innocence on his face, but Suchen looked at him from in his gleaming eyes. I noticed something was wrong. He was the one who pushed me down. Xiao Wu stretched out his hand and pointed at the girl in the crowd who said he was stupid. Sure enough, Xiao Wu's journey to becoming a demon has begun. Suchen felt a little pain in his head. He knew very well who made Xiao Wu become like this. Girl, as soon as he saw Xiao Wu pointing at him, he quickly took a step back and nervously explained. Not me. Don't talk nonsense. Everyone saw that you were hit by a pillow. I didn't touch you at all. I do not care. It was you who pushed me down. You pay for my milk tea. Suchen held his head that he didn't want to look over with his hands, looked at Xiao Wu's eyes seriously, and there was a sound that only the two of them could hear, and said through gritted teeth. If you keep doing this, we won't be able to escape. I don't care, I just want to drink milk tea. Xiao Wu was waving his hands like a retard. When the crowd saw Xiao Wu's appearance, they immediately felt sympathy, and of course there were also some gloating voices. I saw that my child was not normal early in the morning. It turned out that there was something wrong with his brain. It was really pitiful. What a good child. I wanted to introduce my daughter to her just now. What a pity. Look, this is what you call cute. What's wrong? Handsomeness is justice, even if he is like this, I still think he is cute. What the hell is this? Suchen regrets it now. What kind of partnership is this? After eliminating the evil spirit, he shouldn't have come to see him, he should just leave. He needs to systematically cancel Xiao Wu's partnership now identity. However, all this is just thinking about it in my heart. But facing so many people around, even if Suchen regrets it now, he can't leave. Suchen put his arm around Xiao Wufen's shoulders with a strong force, gnashing teeth like comforting a mentally retarded person. I want to drink milk tea, so I'll buy you milk tea. After buying it, we can go home, okay? I also want to eat cake. Eat your sister's cake. Okay, let's buy cakes after we buy milk tea, okay? Suchen casually picked up the pillow that was stained by milk tea on the ground. But when he saw the weird looks from the people around him, he pointed at the pillow and cursed fiercely. You were the one who injured Xiao Wu. I want to see who your master is. I once held a pillow in one hand and held Xiao Wu in the other to walk to the milk tea shop. After all this, the originally long queue in the milk tea shop backed away after the two arrived, and thoughtfully made room for them. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 808. Chapter 808 Successfully Killed Elementary Evil Spirit. Redeem 3 days of life. Although Suchen was a little embarrassed, he still nodded and thanked everyone for their kindness, quickly bought a cup of milk tea with the milk tea clerk's unique look, and left with Xiao Wu. Suchen pulled Xiao Wu and quickly walked out of Jixiang Square. Xiao Wu suddenly burst into laughter. Haha, how about it, have fun. Suchen, why are you keeping such a straight face? Don't call me by my name, I don't know you. Suchen let go of Xiao Wu's hand and walked quickly in front. Xiao Wu didn't care and quickly ran to catch up. Congratulations to the lucky Suchen for successfully killing 2 primary evil spirits. The weapon value is add 2. Please choose to redeem the reward. Exchange lifespan. The successful redemption takes 3 days. 3 days. Under what circumstances can killing 2 evil spirits result in a lifespan of 3 days? Could it be? I glanced at Xiao Wu who was following him. Could it be because of Xiao Wu's participation? Just when Suchen was puzzled, the answer he wanted appeared in his mind. The increase in the number of evil spirits can increase the redemption reward several times. So that's it, that doesn't mean that the more evil spirits you encounter, the better the deal will be. Today, 6 days of life have been added. Suchen laughed unconsciously. Cost effective, that's a good word. How about it? Are you a lot luckier now that you have me as your partner? Xiao Wu was really embarrassed just now. Please don't do this kind of thing again in the future. Okay. After the simple exchange, Suchen no longer cared about what happened before. The relationship between boys is like this. Hatred is instant, and reconciliation is also instant. Xiao Wu took a taxi, and the two quickly returned home. After all the hard work, the two of them were already hungry. Lying on the sofa, Suchen was too lazy to move. I'm hungry. Want something to eat? Hearing what Suchen said, Xiao Wu jumped up excitedly. It's time to show off his cooking skills. Although Xiao Wu is like this, Suchen really doesn't have any requirements for food. Just eat whatever you usually do. So what color sweet sauce do you want to eat? Sweet sauce. Suchen, who was originally lazy, suddenly sat up when he heard the word sweet sauce. Xiao Wu, you don't have to do anything. I think it's good to eat KFC. It should be said that I was about to take my mobile phone and start ordering food. Unexpectedly, Xiao Wu grabbed the mobile phone and laughed darkly. I'm just kidding. I only make sweet sauce once a day. I've already said it once today, so I won't be making the sweet sauce again. I can't make sweet sauce today, that's fine, that's fine. Suchen prayed in his heart, God, let Xiao Wu forget the memory of making sweet sauce. Xiao Wu didn't know what Suchen was thinking. He entered the kitchen sincerely. Suchen was lying on the sofa watching TV. While watching TV, he sighed, Xiao Wu who doesn't make sweet sauce seems quite homely. Suddenly, there was a bang in the kitchen. Suchen, who was leisurely watching the advertisement, suddenly jumped up in shock. He didn't even bother to put on his shoes and ran into the kitchen in two steps. Xiao, what are you doing? Suchen, why did you come in? The meal is ready. You know my signals. Suchen looked at Xiaowu doubtfully, and then looked around the kitchen. The kitchen was very tidy, things were arranged in an orderly manner, and even the cooking pots had been cleaned. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 809. Chapter 809 Level Up. I am the one who lives the longest. Xiao Wu, are you okay? Do you think anything could be wrong with me, and I look like I am? Come help serve the food and get ready to eat. Suchen was a little confused and felt that he must have been hallucinating just now. If there was such a loud noise in the kitchen, it would have been a long time ago. But why was he hallucinating? Could it be late-stage gastric cancer syndrome? No. Didn't he already extend his lifespan? Suchen couldn't figure it out. Yes, his lifespan was only extended by 5 days. It seems that he has to step up his efforts to eliminate the evil spirits. It was detected that Lucky Suchen had a strong desire to destroy evil spirits, and the level was raised to level 1. What's the meaning? Suchen asked in his mind, what are the benefits of level 1? Xiao Wu looked at Suchen with a complicated expression, very puzzled. Suchen, what are you doing? How could he suddenly be so enthusiastic about that dark thing? How did you, oh, by the way, we are partners now, you can hear my communication with the system. Isn't it good to destroy evil spirits? It not only protects the world, but also adds longevity to yourself, why not do it? Although Suchen was smiling, Xiao Wu didn't. This sentence didn't sound like much, but when you listen carefully, it felt bitter. But, I am still a newbie, I will be scared. I was very scared when I saw that thing today. You know, you are a boy, so you will get used to it slowly. And, I will protect you when necessary. Suchen said this from the bottom of his heart. There is nothing he can do to destroy the evil spirits, because he wants to increase his lifespan in this way. But Xiao Wu is different. He can do nothing, but she became his partner by accident. Angry and suddenly something was wrong, Suchen added a piece of meat and stuffed it into his mouth. Delicious. Xiao Wu, tell the truth. Other than the sweet sauce, everything else you cooked was normal. Look at these 4 dishes and 1 soup, all of them are delicious and delicious. You are really a good cook. Is my cooking really that good? Of course, this is the craft of a 5-star chef. The meal was finished in a pleasant exchange between the two. After finishing the meal, Suchen wanted to clear away the dishes, but was stopped by Xiao Wu. Say yes, I will do these things. However, you have cooked all the meals. I will be embarrassed if I don't wash the dishes again. Suchen, don't be embarrassed, just don't charge me rent. After saying that, Xiao Wu picked up the plates and bowls and walked into the kitchen. The rent still has to be collected. Suchen also quickly ran into the kitchen and stopped Xiao Wu, who was about to wash the dishes. I wash the dishes and bowls, and I still have to pay the rent. In Xiao Wu's astonished eyes, Suchen cleaned the butterfly bowl and put it in its place in just 3 strokes. Xiao Wu, what are you doing in the kitchen? Get out now. Suchen, you really regard money as your life. You already have advanced gastric cancer, why are you still worrying about this? Xiao Wu, I'm not happy when you talk like this. Although I am now in the advanced stage of gastric cancer, I will work hard to eliminate the evil spirits and prolong my life. I believe that I will be the person with the longest life expectancy in the world due to terminal cancer. No. No matter who I compare with, I am the one who has lived the longest. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 810. Chapter 810 The Group of Evil Spirits. Spring Mountain Park. Suchen looked like he was the most alive, which made Xiao Wu burst into laughter. At this time, suddenly an inappropriate voice appeared in the minds of two people. A group of low-level evil spirits appears in the downtown area. Please bring weapons and rush to eliminate them. Please check the shipping address yourself. Elementary evil spirits, group. How many are there? Evil spirits that like group activities are called evil spirit groups, and the number is more than 5. 5. That's right. We are just newbies. Come on. What's the point of cheering? We still need to upgrade our weapons. Do you think my soft pillow can really kill 5 evil spirits? Although Suchen complained crazily, no reply appeared in his mind. Seeing that Suchen was a little embarrassed, Xiao Wu smiled and comforted. Suchen, what's wrong with you? Aren't they just 5 black dumplings? Look at mine. Look at you, forget it, you don't even have weapon value, at least my weapon value is add 6. Then since you don't want to go, let's not go. Warning, do not refuse the task, otherwise the reward will be withdrawn. Wait, I didn't say no, he did. When Suchen heard that his reward was about to be deducted, he quickly explained. Then he grabbed the pillow and walked out. When Xiao Wu saw Suchen going out, he quickly chased after him. Wait for me. Suchen, when did you wash your pillow? Xiao Wu asked, and Suchen looked at the pillow in his hand in surprise. He hadn't washed it at all, but the pillow became clean by itself. It's amazing. That's right, after all, this is no longer an ordinary pillow. It's a weapon that can kill evil spirits. Seeing Suchen's anxious state, Xiao Wu was extremely depressed, and he grabbed Suchen. Don't worry, let's see where the location is first. Hearing Xiao Wu's words, Suchen looked embarrassed. He was just rushing to the destination. But, he didn't even know where the destination was. Suchen clicked on the bracelet with his finger, and a picture appeared above the bracelet. A map with a red dot on the map. This is Spring Hill Park. Why does this evil spirit like to go to crowded places? How strange. Hearing Xiao Wu's words, Suchen rolled his eyes at him. He is really an innocent baby. If they don't go to crowded places, who will they go to? Are evil spirits born to harm humans? Probably not. Xiao Wu's words stunned Suchen for a moment. Yes. He has killed 5 evil spirits. Every time he arrived, the evil spirits did not do good things. But, are they born evil? Suchen, who had never thought about this problem before, was shocked when Xiao Wu asked him this question. Before, he only thought that killing evil spirits could increase his lifespan, so why shouldn't his lifespan be exchanged for the life of evil spirits? How noble is he? Unknowingly, the two of them had arrived at Spring Mountain Park. Spring Mountain Park is a large park with beautiful flower beds, grassland, various exercise facilities and children's playgrounds. Play facilities. Therefore, there are many people in Chunshan Park almost every day, many people come here to play. Suchen and Xiao Wu came to the park and looked a little worried at the people relaxing in the park. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 811. Chapter 811 The Girl Who Can See Evil Spirits. There are so many people, are all these people so free? Don't you have anything to do? Dancing, taking care of children, exercising, aren't these people busy? Suchen looked around and it seemed that the evil spirit was hard to find. I hope those evil spirits are just in one place, otherwise, it will be difficult to deal with them all. Suchen, Isn't this bad? If a group of evil spirits attack one person, how unlucky that person must be. 2. Because it is related to the issue of lifespan, Su Chen seems to be more concerned about finding evil spirits than Xiao Wu. Su Chen and Xiao Wu originally agreed to each check half of the park, and if any evil spirits are found, they will fight again. Call to inform. But when Su Chen came back from the south of the park, he found Xiao Wu still standing at the entrance of the park. Su Chen sighed and stepped forward to question Xiao Wu. Xiao Wu, couldn't you be lazy and not look for it at all? How could Su Chen say this to me? I'm not lazy, I'm always here waiting for you. Xiao Wu said very calmly, but Su Chen was no longer calm after hearing this. What does it mean to not be lazy, and what does it mean to wait for him here? Isn't it just laziness here? It was clearly agreed before that everyone would search half of the park, why don't you go? Su Chen, just talk, what are you in a hurry for? You listen to my quibbles, no, you listen to my explanation. The park is only this big in total. If there is no evil spirit in the north, then the evil spirit must be in the south. Look, aren't I just waiting for you to go to the south together? Xiao Wu smiled and explained in a serious manner, which made Su Chen speechless for a while. If you are lazy, you will be lazy, and you are talking serious nonsense. Forget it, I don't know what Xiao Wu has to say if we continue to argue. It is not a waste now. Time. Let's go to the south and look for it. After Su Chen finished speaking, he walked towards the south. Xiao Wu stuck out his tongue and followed. Now this is the time when flowers are in bloom, and the flowers in each flower bed can become a landscape for taking pictures. But, Su Chen and Xiao Wu didn't have time to appreciate it. After all, they hadn't completed the task yet. Xiao Wu wanted to stop and appreciate it, because Su Chen said he was lazy just now. Xiao Wu had the heart but not the courage. After a few quick glances, they followed Su Chen and left obediently. The two wandered around for a while, and finally found the evil spirit. But at the same time, their hearts trembled. There were 6 evil spirits in total, hovering around a girl's head. Next to him, the girl is standing by the lake. This is a lake that existed when the park was first built. The lake is not shallow and is 4 meters deep. If the girl falls in, she will definitely drown. Moreover, it seems her mood is not beautiful but very melancholy, because her whole person gives people a very sad feeling. It seems that this girl is the unlucky ghost we are looking for. She looks like she's going to jump into the lake, let's call the police. Xiao Wu quickly took out his mobile phone from his hand and was about to press the number when he was grabbed by Su Chen. What to call the police? Xiao Wu, look at this situation, we are here to eliminate evil spirits. The 6 evil spirits surrounded the girl. This may be why she wanted to jump into the lake. You mean, girls can see those evil spirits just like us? Su Chen Brick looked at Xiao Wu who looked serious and was speechless.